Grandpa in my pocket.
Are you ready, Jemima?
Just got to find my shoes. Today, everyone was in a rush.
I'm late! I'm late!
Dad was late for work, and I was going to the town hall with Mum and Jemima because a very important person was visiting Sunnysands.
I really don't know what all the fuss is about.
Here's what all the fuss was about. Her name was Princess Purpelovna. She was a very rich and a very famous film star who was known all over the world. Sunnysands had never had such an important visitor. And everyone was so excited.
I'm so excited. Apparently she's got a big idea for Sunnysands.
What kind of big idea?
Some kind of plan to make Sunnysands a better place.
I wonder if she's got a plan for my bike shop. I could do with some help there.
Yes, this was a day when we'd all find out about Princess Purpelovna's plan.
Right, I'm ready then. Off we go.
Oh, no, Grandpa. All that standing about outside the town hall, very tiring. You could watch it all on TV.
Found my shoes, got to brush my hair.
I need lipstick.
If she's got some idea about making Sunnysands a better place, I want to know what it is. I'm coming too.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa! You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of magical things. He can get into my car and make it go. He can fly off in my plane. He can ride on Gordon, my toy seagull. Or he could just run for all he's worth.
Hurry up, Jemima.
Mum and Jemima are coming. Quick, get down! I'm the only one who knows about Grandpa's shrinking cap. Hide! And nobody else is allowed to see him. Grandpa jumped straight into Dad's backpack.
Oh, Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he? What a good idea.
Right, I'm off to the bike shop.
This was a disaster. Grandpa wanted to go to the town hall with us. But now he was going to the bike shop with Dad. Dad, can I come to the bike shop with you?
But don't you want to see Princess Purpelovna?
Not much. I like bikes more than princesses. So off I went with Dad and Grandpa to the bike shop.
What are we going to do today?
I'm afraid you're going to be rather bored, Jason.
Dad was right. And Grandpa was bored too. But we weren't going to be bored for long.
I am Igor.
Hello, Igor. How can I help?
My car, it is sick.
Your car is sick.
Yes, very sick car. And Princess Purpelovna, she is in the sick car.
Princess Purpelovna is in the car.
Yes, yes, please. I borrow spanner.
Of course.
Princess Purpelovna, she is very angry.
And Igor was right. Princess Purpelovna was very angry.
I am very angry.
She was very angry and very purple.
The car is sick, and I am sick too from all these windy, windy roads.
Dad helped her to her chair. And I ran to get her some water.
The car, it is kaput, and the driver, he is useless too.
I'll go and see if I can help him.
It is a disgrace that I, the very rich, the very famous, the very beautiful Princess Purpelovna, should be stuck in this terrible bike shop in this terrible old town.
I knew Grandpa wouldn't like Sunnysands being called a terrible old town.
But I am going to make this terrible old town much better. Oh, yes. Can you guess how?
We were about to hear Princess Purpelovna's plan.
I am going to buy the whole of Sunnysands and paint it purple. Oh, but I'm feeling a little dizzy. I need a biscuit and a pickled cucumber.
I think I can do the biscuits. So now we knew the princess's plan. What plan would Grandpa have, I wondered? He wouldn't want Sunnysands to change one bit. Our town is called Sunnysands because it's always sunny and it's by the sea. We love spending time at our beach hut on the beach. And you can see the lighthouse from my bedroom window. This is Mum and Dad's bike shop. And here's Miss Smiley's cafe, which serves the best ice cream sundaes in the world. Then there's Mr. Whoops's shop, where you can buy anything and everything. Everyone loves Sunnysands, and nobody would want it to turn purple.
I saw a little man. A little man went pee-pee-pee-pee.
Of course, I knew just who the little man was.
Just need a bigger spanner. We're getting there. Are you feeling better?
A little man went pee-pee-pee-pee.
Look, you've had a long journey. You're tired. I'm sure if you eat that, you'll feel better.
I am not hungry. Here, you eat it.
Thanks.
Fetch me more water.
So off I went to fetch more water. I thought the princess would be looking for Grandpa while I was gone.
Where are you? Oh, the little pee-pee-pee-pee man.
This time, Grandpa had gone too far.
Stop! Oh!
No! And just when I thought the princess was going to find him...
Need bigger spanner.
Igor, you must catch for me little pee-pee-pee-pee man. He is so sweet.
You sit down. You rest.
I don't want to rest.
Yes, please, princess.
No, you find
Yes,
little pee-pee
look,
man. No, I
sit
don't.
down.
I had found Grandpa. But what was his plan? And how could I help?
Psst. We've got to get her out of Sunnysands. Listen.
You sit down! I meant car.
I don't think you really want to live in Sunnysands, Princess. It isn't a fun place at all.
Any place that has a little pee-pee-pee-pee man is a fun place.
No, really, it's awful. We'd all like to live somewhere else.
Especially me.
Very well.
Whatever was Grandpa thinking?
Oh, you must come with me to my country, far, far away.
Oh, yes, please.
And I will build you a little purple house inside my big purple palace. And we will both live happily ever after in purpleness.
Sounds wonderful. But we must go now.
But I don't have a car to go now.
We don't need a car. The shop is full of bikes.
Jump! Ready, Igor?
Nearly ready.
The good news was that Princess Purpelovna was leaving Sunnysands. The bad news was that Grandpa was in her handbag with a jar of pickled cucumbers. That gave me an idea. Before you go, Princess, please could I have another cucumber?
Of course you can. Help yourself. Tickly, tickly.
Oh, no, stop.
Tickly, tickly.
Please, please.
I had to give Grandpa time to escape. So I needed to make the most of the cucumber. Ah, it smells delicious. You smell it.
Mmm. Bite.
Mmm, delicious. Oh, I could live off these.
Careful you don't squish my little pee-pee-pee-pee man.
And at last they were off.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah. I brought Grandpa home safely in my pocket. After his big adventure, I rushed into the house ahead of Dad. He took off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
We did it, Jason. She won't be visiting Sunnysands again with her purple plan. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
You were right to go and have a little lie down, Grandpa. She was bonkers. She thought there was a little man running around the bike shop.
Now that really is bonkers.
Grandpa in my pocket.
Oh, it's a hot day for tea. Shouldn't they be having juice?
My friend Dora had come to play. And when Dora comes, we have to play with Jemima's old dolls.
Look, we've even got a chef.
Ah, Pedro Perfecto. You are, Pedro, a jammy jumbly biscuit for your customers.
We were all having fun, but guess who'd come to look after us?
Oh, I have never been so hot in all my life.
Great Aunt Loretta, Grandpa's sister.
Green gloop, that's what I need.
Green gloop is spinach and sprout shake. It's just one of the revolting things she makes.
Oh, yum. Right, now come on, got to clear all this lot away.
What?
Why? We are expecting a visitor.
Who?
Mrs McWhisket, that's who.
The Mrs McWhisket? From Mrs McWhisket Cooks for the Country?
The very one, Grandpa.
Mrs McWhisket has a TV cooking show.
I met her in Miss Smiley's cafe. She is in Sunnysands gathering exciting new recipes. I said to her, if you are gathering exciting new recipes, you have come to the right place. I am going to make her the tea of her life.
Jammy jumbly biscuit?
Oh, I'm planning a whole lot more than a jammy jumbly biscuit, Grandpa. A whole lot more.
Oh yes, today there would be more than a biscuit for Mrs McWhisket. Mrs McWhisket does a TV show called Mrs McWhisket Cooks for the Country. She is great at stirring and whisking and mashing. And she makes really extraordinary food, like the Jelly Mountain, and the Vegetable Volcano, and the Field of Fruit.
Ah, field of fruit. That's my favourite Mrs McWhisket recipe.
We'd set up the dolls' tea party again, but we weren't going to have much time to play.
Jason! Dora!
Coming!
In fact, Jason, if Aunt Loretta is going to try and make some of her revolting food for Mrs McWhisket, I think we ought to try and stop her. And to do that, I need to be small.
Not a shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can!
Now, as you know, when Grandpa's small, he can run so fast I can't catch him. He can fly off in my toy plane. He can whiz about in my toy car. I had no idea where he'd got to or what he was planning.
Jason!
I had to go and help Great Aunt Loretta to make Mrs McWhisket's tea.
Trust Grandpa to have gone for a little lie down. Ah! Right now then, have we got everything ready for sardines and bananas on toast, cauliflower cake with cockles and jam, seaweed jelly and mustard, and lobster and lettuce ice cream. Ooh.
Great Aunt Loretta was making her weirdest tea ever. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Grandpa running in. And guess what? He was dressed as Pedro Perfecto. He jumped onto the dresser and then told me to get everyone out in the garden.
A bit of seaweed in the jelly.
Great Aunt Loretta, why don't we pick some tomatoes from the garden? I think they'd go really well with the, lobster and lettuce ice cream.
Ooh, you're really catching on, you two. Ooh, go on then, out you go.
So we went into the garden and Great Aunt Loretta went to the dresser.
Oh, I thought I told them to put all the dolls in the other room. Oh, I don't like the looks of you. Shifty looking you are.
So Great Aunt Loretta thought Grandpa was a doll.
And Mrs McWhisket won't like dogs in the kitchen, so you watch out.
Meanwhile, Grandpa had jumped off the dresser and was now on the kitchen table. He started to knock things off. First the sardine tins, then the banana, then the mustard jar, then the cockles, then the jam, then the lobster, then the lettuce, and finally the open tub of ice cream. The temptation of ice cream was too much for Wolfie. Well, after all, it was a very hot day. The second part of Grandpa's plan was to hide everything. But then he heard the doorbell. And then he heard this.
What's going on in here? Oh, you! That dog! It's been all over this table. Oh, I feel all hot and peculiar. But I can get a bowl out there for the tomato.
Grandpa quickly hid behind the toaster.
Oh, come on, hurry up. Any minute, Mrs McWhisket will be here.
Mrs McWhisket here. Oh, I rang the bell and didn't get an answer, so I came round the back.
Afraid the tea's not quite ready yet.
Tea's not quite ready, you say? My dear, the tea is all over the floor, and there's a wee scraggy-looking dog eating ice cream out of the tub. How perfectly horrible. Shoo, you! Shoo! This is no place for dogs.
I was just going to mash some tomatoes for the tomato sauce.
I'll do the
To go with the ice
mashing.
cream. Oh.
I'm not just a great whisker. I'm a great masher, too.
Oh, you squirted me. Oh, I don't want to be squirted. Here, I'll do the mashing.
Oh.
And Great Aunt Loretta chased her around the table.
Come on, give it to me. I'll do it.
Oh, a lobster just tripped me up. Oh, out of the kitchen, you two. This is no place for wee children. This is a health hazard.
It's perfectly harmless.
Take it away.
It won't hurt you.
No, I don't like the whiskery bits. Put it down. Thank you, Loretta. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so hot. Is it always this hot in Sunnysands?
No, it's an especially hot day. What you need is a glass of green gloop. Nothing like a glass of green gloop to cool you.
So that's how you cool down in Sunnysands, is it? You get covered in glue.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I'm getting a towel. Mrs McWhisket's covered in glue.
And Great Aunt Loretta dashed upstairs.
Should we go in? No.
I needed an idea.
Tell you what, go and help Great Aunt Loretta find a towel. Oh, listen here.
I knew Grandpa would be up to something any minute.
Sunnysands, eh? Oh, I'd heard such great things about the place. Miss Smiley's cafe is full of wonderful recipes, but here, there's bunkers. Lobster ice cream and green gloop and a tiny wee chef. A tiny wee chef.
Pedro Perfecto, at your service.
This time, Grandpa had gone too far.
What would you like, huh? I can make anything in the world. I can make a spaghetti, a macaroni, linguine, tortellini, pizza with a crispy base, pizza with a not-so-crispy base.
Grandpa was going through every dish he knew.
The frankfurters, the fries. How you like some ice cream, huh?
A wee chef is talking to me. A wee chef is talking to me.
And with that, she ran into the garden.
She's run into the garden. I think she's just very hot and bothered.
Bothered. A wee chef was talking to me.
A chef? Where?
In there. A wee talking chef.
Oh, don't be silly.
Just then, the doorbell rang.
That'll be your mum, Dora. Quick, you've got to go.
Before I knew it, Grandpa was back on the table, but he had to hide. He dived under the lobster and...
Did he talk to you? Did the chef talk to you?
No, the lobster! The lobster ran across the table towards me.
Come up here, where they can't get at us.
So they looked at each other, looked at the pond, and decided to jump. Then they decided to laugh.
I think we just got hot and bothered.
I think we just needed to cool down.
Great Aunt Loretta! Catch! I left them playing in the pond and I ran inside to find Grandpa.
I've put Pedro's clothes back on him, Jason.
Well done, Grandpa. Now cap off, quick.
So Grandpa took off his cap and came back to his normal size.
Oh, well, Jason, we stopped Aunt Loretta from making her weird food for Mrs McWhisket.
Yes, Grandpa. And I think they're going to be friends for life now.
Teamwork, eh?
Teamwork. Later, Great Aunt Loretta and Mrs McWhisket were definitely friends for life.
I was so hot and bothered, I thought I was chased by a lobster.
And I thought a wee chef was talking to me.
What would you like? I can do a spaghetti, macaroni, linguine, jammy jomly.
Do you know something? He sounded just like that, the wee chef.
Not the shrinking cat, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Down, Grandpa! One of the best things about staying at the Mill on the Marsh is that we get to meet some very special guests, like Bella La Belta. Bella La Belta, Bella La Belta, Bella La Belta, Bella La Belta.
Calm down, Elsie, calm down.
I can't help it. I am so excited.
I must admit I never heard of Bella La Belta until today.
She's actually really famous.
She sings, she dances, she acts. I bet she's really rich.
Well, why has she come to stay here?
She's fed up of having a photo taken all the time. So she's come somewhere quiet and out of the way.
Her visit's a big secret. Nobody knows except us. So, shh.
And Josh. And Mum and Dad, of course.
And Wolfie.
Oh, Wolfie won't tell, will you, Wolfie?
Seriously though, it's really important that the Sunnysands newspaper doesn't find out that she's staying here.
Bella La Belta, Bella La Belta. There's no headlines about her in here. I think she's safe.
She should have arrived by now.
Let's go and see Jason. Come on. We ran down to the meadow. Auntie Jules was just mooring Queenie up when we got there. She's here! Bella La Belta's here!
Keep your voice down, Elsie.
Do you think it's safe for me to take this off now?
Absolutely. The mill is the perfect shelter for you, Bella.
Yes, the Mill on the Marsh was a Sunnysands Shelter for Bella La Belta. Hi, Bella. I'm Elsie. I know all your songs, like You're My Boy and I Am Your Girl. Together we can save the world.
Oh, yay! You're a little star of the making, you are.
And this is Jason. Come on, don't be shy, Jason. He's got a bit of a crush on you, Bella.
Stop it, Mum. Hi.
Hi, Jason. Love the look.
Oh, well, I'm just going to see some friends. See you later.
Oh, don't tell them about
I know.
Come on, Bella, let me show you to your room. It's got wonderful views all over Sunnysands.
We thought everything was going really well, but we were wrong. Simon Snapham, the photographer from the Sunnysands newspaper, had found out about Bella's visit.
Oh, great stuff! Great stuff!
He'd been hiding all this time, taking photos. What Simon Snapham didn't know was that Grandpa was watching him.
Oh no, we can't have this.
I love Bella La Belta.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Simon Snapham, the Sunnysands photographer, is out there and has already taken lots of photos. Look.
Oh no! I'll go and tell Auntie Jules.
No. Because if she makes him go away, he'll tell everyone that Bella is here. Now, you and I can do this together, Elsie. First, make sure that Bella doesn't go outside. And I'll delete all the photos in Mr. Snapham's camera.
But how?
By being small.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
When Grandpa shrinks, he gets up to all sorts of things. He loves zooming about in Jason's toy car. And chuffing around in the Sunnysands train. He runs and jumps about all over the place, and I can't catch him. And today, he was flying in Josh's helicopter. He flew out of the window just in time.
Fancy Grandpa going for a little lie down now. I thought he'd want to meet Bella. Oh, well, later maybe. She wants a green salad for lunch. Very healthy.
I hoped things were going well in the meadow. Simon Snapham didn't see Grandpa land in the helicopter. He was eating his lunch and talking to his camera.
Good morning's work, that was.
Which was a very odd thing to do.
We've done brilliantly, you and me, Kevin.
He called his camera Kevin.
Kevin?
By tonight, Kevin, our photos of Bella La Belta are going to be all over the Sunnysands Gazette.
Not if I can help it.
While Simon wasn't looking, Grandpa crept up to the camera. Just then, Simon's phone rang.
Oh, it's our boss at the Sunnysands Gazette, Kevin. Hi, Simon Snapham. Hi, Simon Snapham here.
This was Grandpa's chance.
Yeah.
He pressed the delete button over and over and got rid of all the photos of Bella.
Oh, I've got loads of photos of Bella. What, how many exactly? I'll just check.
Simon checked his camera and saw that all the photos of Bella had gone. He couldn't understand it.
Hi, there's been a problem, like a technical fault or something. But don't worry, I'll get some more snaps. Yeah, just take some more. I'll be in touch. Bye. Oh well, we're just gonna have to try again, Kevin. Get some even better ones this time, eh?
Oh, bother.
Grandpa's plan hadn't worked. Auntie Jules had made Bella's salad. She took it out of Upsy Downsy, and just then, Bella came in.
That's better. Now I can relax.
I thought you might want to have some lunch on the balcony.
No, you mustn't.
Why not?
I had to stop Bella from going outside. There might be flies out there. Yes, billions of buzzy flies waiting to land on your salad. Yeah.
Don't be silly, Elsie. Come outside, Bella.
No!
Excuse me, I just need to have a word with Elsie.
I was going to have to tell Auntie Jules what was happening.
And I am your girl.
There's a photographer in the meadow.
Yes.
I'm going to borrow Bella's cap and jacket. Then the photographer will think I'm Bella La Belta.
But
He'll take some pictures, then he'll go away and leave them in peace. It's a brilliant idea.
I wasn't sure Grandpa would think this was a brilliant idea after all. Simon Snapham was hiding in our boat, Queenie, waiting to take a photo. And Grandpa was watching him. Then out came Auntie Jules, dressed up as Bella La Belta. Simon was fooled, but Grandpa wasn't. Oh, Bella, you look fantastic.
Oh, thanks, sweetie. You're my boy.
Maybe not singing. Simon Snapham thought she was really Bella La Belta. He snapped and snapped and snapped. Grandpa was worried. If Simon Snapham took the photos, then everyone in Sunnysands would know that Bella was here. And just then, who should come back but Jason?
Why are you dancing about in Bella La Belta's clothes?
Jason!
What? What have I done wrong?
You explain, Elsie.
Well?
Come with me and I'll tell you. Simon Snapham was very cross.
How dare they try to trick me? How dare they? Oh, I'm not going to stand for it, Kevin. I'm not going to stand.
In fact, he was so cross that he bumped his head on the boat.
Oh dear, he's bumped his head.
Grandpa ran towards the boat. He wanted to speak to Simon, and he thought of a clever way to do it, by pretending to be Kevin the camera.
Hey, Simon, you all right, mate? You took a bit of a knock there, didn't you? It's me, Kevin.
Simon Snapham couldn't believe his ears.
You can talk.
Of course I can. I thought you knew that. You're always talking to me.
But in all our years of working together, you never said a word back.
I only speak if it's really important. And this is. I think we should leave Miss Bella La Belta in peace.
You do?
I do. She's a lovely girl. Let her enjoy her holiday in the mill on the marsh.
We could hear Grandpa. He was doing a brilliant job.
You know what, Kevin? You could be right there. We all deserve a bit of holiday. You and me included.
I knew you'd see it my way, Simon. Well, I've said my piece. I shan't speak any more. Not unless I have to, of course.
OK, understood.
Grandpa got out of the way.
Oh, come along, matey.
So Simon Snapham and Kevin the camera left, without any pictures of Bella. It was time for Grandpa to take his cap off.
Amazing, Grandpa. I've never seen you be a camera before.
Elsie was a great help too, keeping Bella indoors. You know what that was?
Teamwork, Grandpa?
That's right. Teamwork.
So, Bella La Belta stayed with us the whole weekend. And nobody knew she was here. She'd had a really lovely time, but now she had to go.
Oh, thanks so much for looking after me. You've all been such sweeties, especially you, Jason. You're my boy, and I am your girl. Together we can save the world.
Here's your life jacket, Bella. Would you like to wear the waterproofs too?
No, not this time. To be honest, I'm surprised no photographers tried to take my picture. I hope the newspapers haven't forgotten about me. Bye, Elsie. Bye, Wolfie. Bye, Grandpa.
Bye.
Come back soon.
Would you believe it? Now she wants her photo taken. Some people are never satisfied.